Hello everyone, my name is MercurioBlue, and today I'll be opening a collector booster box of Commander Masters. Um, so been a lot of talk about this set, some of I guess reprints and the price dropping on the reprints, and also overall like the price of the packs in general, or specifically um like the set boosters booster boxes going for $400 and the draft booster boxes going for $300 and the collector boosters, only 4 boosters in the pack going for $250 and so a lot of people were like very noticeably upset about that because they're thinking, oh, this is like clearly and obviously big cash grab, aimed at like the commander market, which is, a lot of. I mean, the commander market does seemingly have like the most amount of money to spend on magic cards, but still, it's not a reason. But anyways, I am just here to open cards. So let's see. Other acceptance, which yeah, I guess that is technically a playable EDH card. Wind Caller Aven. Um, I remember seeing this in like Modern Living Index initially. I don't know. Half of Ancestry. Okay, so good for your tribal EDH deck. Courage and Crisis. I mean, yeah, good with like your +1/+1 counter strategies and proliferate. Like proliferate. Do Jade Mage. It's been a while since I've seen this card. I remember it in I think it was like Magic 2011. Yeah, it's a 2/1 that can make 1/1 Saprolings. Kiana Nomad Captain. Well, I remember this from I think it was like Vintage Masters. Good. It's like a legendary creature goes good in your go wide creature strategy. Old Warder Mountain by Elena Danner. I don't know who that is, but ooh, Soul Ring. Okay. I mean, I've seen a lot of different like Soul Ring arts, but it's actually pretty cool. Sort of gives me, the One Ring vibes, kinda. Counterspell, everybody's favorite, has some, snarky blue mage flavor text on it. Nice spell you got there. Be ashamed something happened to it. Nadier's Nightblade. Definitely have not like seen this card before. I'm assuming it was in some commander deck. Really. But yeah, it's like a elf token synergy card or token synergy. And Nahiri the Lithomancer. I think this is like the first. No, it wasn't exactly the first, but there was like a cycle of like planeswalkers that could be your commander, and Nahiri was one of them. And as you can see from her abilities, she's got like equipment synergies. Like the +2 and the -2 have like equipment synergies. The -10 is an equipment itself. So I mean, nowadays I'm assuming like Stone Forward Blade is a lot less exciting than Aldra Complete. Thanks Modern Horizons 2. Hey, foil smothering type. That is pretty cool. The thing that I remember when this card came out, I didn't think like this was gonna be like such a big deal, but I guess it's just anytime you have like a white ramp card that it's gonna be like expensive. I think there's like a looks kind of metallic too. Gaia's Phoenix. Um, I haven't seen this one before either. I mean, there's like a long history of, Phoenix cards. And, there was like Chandra's Phoenix, which was, related to like dealing damage, or the recursion ability was tied to like dealing damage. And, um, so yeah, this recurs when you cast a planeswalker, and it can copy loyalty when it deals. And then another Smothering Tithe. Alright, we got double Smothering Tithe. Nice. And Finale of Devastation. That's definitely pretty nice for creature tutor slash win condition like that. And a servo elemental. So that was not a bad pack. Double Smothering Tithe and like that. So yeah, I'm not really a big, I guess, commander expert per se. I made like a commander deck, you know, 6 years ago because the local store was doing like their tournament and whatnot. But then my idea of like making a commander deck was like, oh, I'll just take like um old standard cards that I liked and put them into a deck. Does anybody remember like the first commander they build a deck around? I mean, so the first commander I built a deck around was like Tetsuo Umezawa, which had like no synergy with any of the cards that they actually put into the deck. It was just, oh, I like this character. But anyway, Gargadon, not quite as great as Greater Gargadon, but anyways, Lotlev Giant. I remember this card from Fields of Ravnica Limited. Deals damage to target opponent. Yeah, so it's a good, I guess, self-mill win condition. Shipwreck Dowser, basically Archaeomancer with it costs one more mana but has prowess. It has Merfolk synergy too. Pilgrim's Eye. I mean, this is kind of limited staple and has artifact synergies. Coveted Peacock. Yeah, this was like from I think one of the conspiracy sets. So yeah, I mean 3/4 flyer that can goad a defending a creature of defending player control. And Ghost of Ramirez the Pietro, which I think this was in Dominaria United, or I don't remember exactly, but I remember Dominaria United had all these like throwback cards. I actually opened like some Dominaria United. Go figure. Swamp and Mark Pool, and Thelwar Stone. I remember this card also being, somewhat interesting in EDH before, they started power creep mana rocks. But, you know, it's a 2 mana rock that can tap for mana right away, assuming at least one of your has mana producing land. Another Nadier's Nightblade. Commander Spear, which is good because it's a mana rock that you sacrifice later. And Heartless Hidetsugo, good for memeing with whatever Hidetsugo's right or whatever. But I'm assuming in this, like in EDH, like Heartless Hidetsugo is like much more threatening because it threatens the deal, 10 to 20 damage with its ability. Otherwise, it's a 5 mana 4/3. Spellseeker. Yeah, I remember like a friend of mine was talking about this card. I think during when Battle Bond came out, and then like he was really insistent that this was going to be like a expensive card, and then like didn't really pay attention. It become pretty expensive because of foil specter and a Descendant's Fury, which yeah, I guess this is supposed to be like a twist on like Descendant's Path. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage, player sacrifice one of them. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card that shares a creature type with a. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library. Yeah, it's like a twist on the second half. And Grave Pact. This card, I remember, like, I guess it's starting to get, like, expensive, or it was starting to get expensive. It hadn't been, like, reprinted since, I think, like, 8th edition or something, but yeah. Really good way of, punishing opponents for killing your creatures, or also go sacrifice outlets. And Icar Wind's Fury. I mean, this is like a recent card. It was like, I think, Magic 2020 or something, but yeah, I'm not sure what to think about like these profile art versions. I mean, this one kind of looks more like Birds of Paradise still than Elemental. I mean, the no background definitely makes the card more like memeable, I suppose. Makes it easier to like meme it, right? You don't have to like remove the background. Filigree Attendant, artifact payoff card. Elysian Caryatid, mana ramper that gets better if you have, a power 4 or greater creature. Spectral Grasp, definitely like a commander card. But yeah, is enchanted creature can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. Enchanted creature can't block creature. So it's like selective passivism. It's like it can't do anything, I guess, but it can't like attack you or planeswalker you control, but it can't block creatures. It's like a selective passivism. Dread Return, which has to be like banned in modern for some reason, but I'm sure there's like a very good reason banned in modern. Like, because anytime you have like a reanimation spell that you cast for, there's some potential for it to be broken. And then Priest of the Bloodright, which is pretty recent. I think I remember it was like I think in Core Set 2020. 5 mana 2/2 that comes with a 5/5 flying token. In the 2/2 is good with blink effects, sacrifice effects. Then Taigam and assuming this is like the corrupted version. Well, I guess it's like the original timeline Taigam, as opposed to like the Azorius Taigam. Dragons of Tarkir. This is like the Bonds of Tarkir Taigam. Yeah. bad with like draw additional cards in your draw step cards, but good at filling your graveyard for reanimation. And even has like the ability from I think that one demon or from Wands of Tarkir. I could like exile cards from your graveyard to give a creature -X/-X. I don't know why I can't remember. And then a Mark Pool Mountain and Generous Gift, which was from Modern Horizons 1. It's just a color shifted within. There's like the flavor text. Served cold? Nonsense. The best way to serve revenge is with Elephant of Nervous Distress. Everyone knows that. And Darksteel Mutation, which is a really good way of dealing with opponent's commander without like actually like putting it in the zone. And Elvish Mystic. Kinda neat. Oh, hey, foil Fierce Guardianship. Ding ding ding. Yeah, there we go. Like one of the cards I was looking for from the set. Yeah, this card is actually kind of expensive still. Just I think because nobody really wants to open these packs, which is understandable. Then Hammer of Nazan is a equipment payoff equipment. And Desecrate Reality. So it's like I guess it's one of the new like Eldrazi cards or whatever Eldrazi related cards, but so yeah, it says for each opponent exile up to one target permanent that player controls with an 0 is even. Adamant, which is a mechanic from Throne of Eldraine. If at least 3 colorless mana was spent to cast a spell, return a permanent card with an odd mana value from your graveyard. So, I mean, very expensive instant, but I mean, Eldrazi affects you a lot of mana. Another Grave Pact. And a Personal Tutor. Assuming, I mean, this is like a worse version of Mystical Tutor, but, again, EDH means you want to have, like, as many different, like, cards that do the same thing. Well, an Eldrazi Scion slash. And final pack. We have a Snakeskin Veil, basically just upgraded Ranger style because it's permanent +1/+1 counter. Vizier of Tumbling Sands, a blue ramp slash card or whatever, good in your Lotus Field combo decks or any other deck where you have lands or mana rocks that tap for multiple mana. Also Pilferer, which yeah, it's like just a sort of reminds me of like Wily Goblin, but it has to die to make the treasure token. But yeah, if you have like sack outlets, do the thing. Ancestral Blade, a reprint from Magic 2020. Basically, I do like the design of equipments that creature when they enter the battlefield because it helps offset the usual drawback of playing equipments, which is having equipments and features. Then Ashnod's Altar, which was starting to get expensive also, just free sack outlet that makes mana, and the Reliquary Tower. It's also like starting to creep up a little bit because it's like a land that gives like a ability in EDH having no maximum hand size, considering so many EDH decks can just all like a ton of cards. And Rebecca Gwei, kinda neat. I really like these old borders. Old board. Blindfoot the Stowaway. Remember this card being a terror. An area draft. Man Tower. But basically, Commander staple. Exsanguinate. Win condition. You're generating a lot of mana. You can basically win. You can whatever defeat all your opponents. So, Deadly Rollick. Hey. Okay, well that was also a card I was looking for my collection. But yeah, Fierce Guardianship, Deadly Rollick, and Deflecting Swath are all like pretty value cards, just whatnot. And then Perforos God of Forge. Man, this card was also getting like really expensive. Again, probably because of getting to ping opponents with the ETB and pump. Player of Loyalty. 8 and 2 colorless. Creature Eldrazi 10/10. When you cast a spell, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. Until end of turn, it has base power and toughness 10/10. It gains Trample, Annihilator 2, and Haste. Trample, Annihilator. Cool. Kind of like Eldrazi Conscription. Return. Sort of. Sort of like Eldrazi. Then Mikaeus is Unhallowed, which is also getting expensive. I have this in my EDH decks. It's good with like combos, like giving other human creatures you control Undying is really good with combos. And a Champion's Helm, which, yeah. I don't know if I understand the art. I guess it's like a skeleton, or I guess somebody that died. I guess it's sense. Kind of. Like they just died of X-proof still. Then Eldrazi grow. I guess if you get like there must be like an Endrexar or something there, but right. Got a Smothering Tithe foil. There's Smothering Tithe. And a Finale of Devastation foil. And a Spellseeker foil. And a Grave Pact. And a Fierce Guardianship foil. Definitely gonna slot that into my EDH deck. Another Grave Pact. A Personal Tutor foil. A Deadly Rollick foil, which also going in the EDH deck. And a Perforos God of the Forge foil. And a Unhallowed. So that was actually not a bad box, honestly, considering, it had 2 cards I was really looking for. It's pretty good. I mean, pretty good to like actually defy the odds. Like, get 2 cards you're looking for out of like 4 packs, out of 4 booster packs. But yeah, let me know below in the comment section what you think about the Commander Master set, and if you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps. And also be sure to check out my live content on Twitch TV/MercurioBlue. I stream 4 to 5 days a week from 6 p.m. Pacific to Pacific. And thanks again for watching this video. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever, wherever you are. But I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.